Welcome to the video. So today we will explore the key difference between an website and a web app. So in recent times, web app has gained more prominence. But what sets it apart from the traditional websites? Let's uncover the video. I opened a website called TechRadar. So basically this has a few tabs and tech news and stuff. So the we can consume the images, text and videos from this web page. So we can't interact with its database, or we can't manipulate the data, we can't change it. So it doesn't even have a login page. So the whichever the user access the websites, whoever accesses it displays the same data. The data will not, it will be static and it's not dynamic based on the user. So this is a best example for an website. Now let's see what an web app will look like. I have been working on a to-do project. Let's log into that. So basically web app will have an authentication where user can come and log in. Let's log into it. So we can interact with the web app, something like this. We can add the data, adding task 1, and we will add the date here. Let's see. Yeah, so we can see the data we have added here in adding task. So also we can update the data, updating the data, something like this. So basically we can interact with its database, and these particular task data, whatever it is independent to the user who has logged in. So it's not same for all the users, whereas in a website these data are all common, are all static, where these data are dynamic. So one thing is that, and it is much more complex to develop a web app than a website. It requires a lot of security and all. So I have made a key difference between a web app and website. Let's see that. So let's see one by one. The website provide an visual and textual content only, which can be read and which cannot be updated. Where the web is cannot, where in the web app we can manipulate the data, by example filling the forms and all. So authentication is not mandatory. Some websites will have an authentication where user can log in, something like that. Here authentication offers a much more better way of service. Then we can display, it will display what we have searched for. It has more complex, we have to browse through it. So here this information is publicly accessible. As I said, here the information is restricted only for the logged in users. These data will be displayed based on for that particular user, whether he has a task or something like that. And then it's easy to develop. There is no much more complex database interactions or authentications or something like that. It's just a static data. Since this contains all these functionalities, it's more challenging here in the web app. So it's also cheaper to host, and it's more price consuming. So we can give a best example like a restaurant web page, where we can with a menu or a forum or a blog, which will have a static thing. And web app are basically an e-commerce websites or an like social media platforms like Facebook or LinkedIn, and e-commerce like Flipkart and Amazon, something like that. So this is the key difference between an website and a web app. That's all for today. Thank you.